I'm Anil Kumar, and here is an excellent question from the test paper. Given the graph of a polynomial p of x equals to x minus a to the power of d times x minus b times x minus c, determine the values of a, b, c, and d. So here we have even degree polynomial with 3x intercepts. Now these intercepts are at minus 2, and here this one is at 1. The other one is at 3. Now minus 2 and 1, these two zeros are linear. However, the 0 at 3 is probably quadratic, right? So we'll assume to be of order or multiplicity 2. That should help us to write down the equation, correct? So what I will do is I'll actually write down the equation and then we'll compare our coefficients, right? So for this particular, the polynomial p of x should be equals to, so we'll leave this part since it is not there in the equation. Begin from here, we have x, this is at 3, so x minus 3, and we are assuming that to be of multiplicity 2. And then we have 1, 0 at plus 1, so this will be x minus 1. And the third one is at minus 2, so that should be x plus 2. So I thought it's better to write and then compare. Now you can actually compare and then find out, you know, a for us is equals to 3, d is equals to 2, b is equals to 1, and c is equals to minus 2. Do you understand? I stopped because I wanted you to figure it out. It is minus c here, right? So minus of minus 2. So that should be minus 2 when you compare these two factors. Well, I'm kind of telling you in this way so that you can understand and appreciate how we got minus 2, right? So basically c is the x-intercept, which is at minus 2. So you could write from here also c is minus 2, b is 1, a is 3 for us, and since this is quadratic, we have it as d, correct? So that is how these zeros are. And if you multiply these points, since we took these points, right? If x is 0, so what is p of 0 equals to? P of 0 is equals to, well, we have already answered the question, but I'm kind of extending it. P of 0 for us in this particular case is 3 square is 9, right? So we have 9 here, minus 1, and then we have 2, so we have minus 18. However, the point shown here is minus 3 and not 18, correct? So that means there should be some number here also, correct? So let me write that number as, let's say q, okay, because we have already used a. So q times that is minus 18. Do you understand? Of p of 0 is, so minus 18q is what we get. But from the graph, we know it is minus 3. So we can write minus 3 is equals to minus 18q. And that gives us q equals to minus 3 over minus 18, which is 1/6, right? So truly speaking, you know, there should have been some parameter here. Let me write q. And I'm writing q should be equals to 1/6, correct? So that is what normally if I give a question, I will place some parameter here also, and the question will be to find that also. If that is there, then you have to figure that out and write down your answer, right? So I hope you understand and appreciate what I'm trying to say. So really speaking, the graph this is represented by the equation 1/6 of x minus 3 whole square, x minus 1 times x plus 2, right? Since the y-intercept is minus 3 for us, right? If I would have missed that scale, then that was perfectly fine. I hope you understand and appreciate it. Thank you and all the best.